Molly's still ahead. We honor the leaders who set the standard all season long. The motivators, the masterminds, the coaches who elevated their programs to new heights. The Home Depot. Welcome back with Molly, Booger, and Kevin. It's now time for the 2025 Coach of the Year Award presented by the Home Depot's Executive Vice President and Chief Financial Officer, Richard McPhail.
For more than 20 years, the Home Depot has been proud to be part of college football through our partnership with ESPN College Game Day. At the Home Depot, we believe what makes a great coach is the same thing that makes a great leader anywhere, building a strong culture and bringing out the best in people. That's what drives our 470,000 associates every day, and that's what we're here to celebrate tonight. It's an honor to present the Home Depot College Football Coach of the Year Award to Coach Curt Cignetti from Indiana University.
Thank you so much. Indiana's 2025 season was nothing short of historic. Under second-year head coach Curt Cignetti, the Hoosiers completed the program's first undefeated regular season since 1945. Got signature wins, including a road upset at Oregon and their first ever victory at Penn State's Beaver Stadium. Indiana then knocked off number one Ohio State 13-10 in the Big Ten Championship to claim their first league title in 58 years. The win snapped the Hoosiers' 37-year losing streak to the Buckeyes. And the win over Ohio State was also Indiana's first against an AP number one team in program history. As a result, the Hoosiers took over as the number one team in the rankings for the first time in school history. They remain the only undefeated team left in the FBS. And with that, it is great to have the Home Depot of the Year, Coach of the Year, I should say, Curt Cignetti, join us now. Curt, we keep on meeting like this. Second year in a row you win this award. The one thing that really stands out when you watch your team is this confidence and certain attitude. How do you instill that in the team? Because it looks like they're just taking something that you brought to campus in Bloomington just 2 years ago.
Well, you know, it all starts with people. And as a leader, you're just trying to create the environment where people can thrive. One of the keys to the drill in this business is getting everybody to think alike. So, you know, it's high standards and expectations and habits, and how you do something is how you do everything. And we've just built on our successes, which develops confidence and belief, and got a group of guys that are used to winning, a group of coaches that are used to winning, and I think that's been important too, the continuity that we've had on our coaching staff.
Coach Cignetti, you talk about the people. How has your quarterback, Fernando Mendoza, helped kind of shape that identity?
Well, you know, we've had great quarterback success really since 19 every year. But the thing about Fernando, when the game's on the line, he's at his absolute best. And he's a great leader. The other players really like him. He's selfless, and he's all about the team. And he's a fierce competitor. Sometimes, you know, he can come off as very intellectual, very deep, and very humble. But when he's out on that field, you know, he's a lion. And when the game's on the line, absolute best football, which I think that's the highest compliment you can give a guy.
Coach, you lose one of your better players, Stephen Daly, in a post-game celebration. Just how's that going to impact the team, and how's that going to impact your game plan as these playoffs get going?
You know, it's a tough loss, and I feel bad for Stephen. He was playing great football. He was an impact player. But you don't get this deep into the season without having to overcome adversity. I think every team in America that's, you know, in the playoffs, they're all great teams. They've all had their share of adversity. And the further you go, you're going to have more, and you're going to have to overcome.
Coach, you get ready now. You play in the Rose Bowl. That's going to be your first game. You enjoy the bye. Congratulations to that. How do you prepare your team over the next 2.5 weeks here mentally and physically to get ready?
Well, we're going to treat, until Oklahoma and Alabama play Friday night, we're going to treat this like a bye week, or bye 2 weeks. And, of course, we got a lot going on with Fernando and the Heisman and a few other different things, and our guys need rest and recovery, too. Once we know who the opponent is, you know, now we're into full game prep. You know, the next day for the coaches will be Sunday, the following day will be Monday, and we'll get almost 2 full weeks of prep in. So that's how we're going about it, and we'll see.
All right, looking forward to the Rose Bowl. Of course, New Year's Day, you will face the winner between Oklahoma and Alabama. Congratulations on the victory again. Once again, beating Ohio State, Big Ten champs, and now Coach of the Year.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Curt Cignetti of Indiana. Ready to continue to hand out more awards?
Let's do it.
All right, let's go. How about some defense? There he is with the stash. Texas Tech senior linebacker Jacob Rodriguez, the winner of the 2025 Bronco Nagurski Trophy, presented since 1993 to the nation's most outstanding defensive player. He led the FBS with 7 forced fumbles, also picked off 4 passes this season, Molly.
And how about Vanderbilt's Eli Stowers, the winner of the Mackey Award, which is presented annually to the best tight end in college football. Stowers led all tight ends this season with 769 receiving yards, and quarterback Diego Pavia's best friend and roommate certainly helped the Commodores to their best season in program history. Stowers also the winner of the William B. Campbell Trophy, and he graduated with high honors in 2024, earned his master's degree in finance from Vanderbilt in May 2025. He's a team captain, and teammates call him the spiritual leader, heart and soul of this team. And stand-up comedian, actor, and Vandy fan Nate Bargatze sent this message to Eli.
Hey Eli, Nate Bargatze here. I wanted to congratulate you and the Vanderbilt football team on a phenomenal season. You've made Nashville proud. You've made myself ecstatic being a long life fan. Congratulations to you for winning the William D. Campbell Trophy and the John Mackey Award. I don't think I've ever won 2 awards. And look at you. You've been wonderful to watch, dude. You're the best. Anchor down. Congrats.
Hey, thank you. Eli joining also another special group here at Bogue, the nation's oldest college football All-American team. First selected in 1889 by Walter Camp, considered the father of American football. Fernando Mendoza, Mekhi Leonard, and Eli.
Look at the talent in that team. Jeremiah Smith also, Eli Stowers, maybe the best tight end in the country, Kel. But talk about the offensive lineman. Caden Proctor from Alabama, one of the best tackles in America.
Yeah, you're big on the defensive side as well. Nagurski winner, that is Jacob Rodriguez leading the way. And Ohio State and 3 outstanding Buckeyes.
Without a doubt, led by Arvell Reese, who probably he's going to be a top 5 pick in the NFL draft come next spring.
You see Ruben Bain as well. Miami, another potential top 5 pick in April. And Caleb Downs. And then finally to the special teams. Bogue's favorite group, that is Tansei Matsuzawa, Brett Thorson, and Caden Wetton. They highlight the Walter Camp All-American first team. Molly?
Well, our next award not based on status or on-field records or accolades, but it's based on bravery, courage, overcoming adversity, and passion for college football. We present the Disney Spirit Award on the other side of the break.
Award is recognized the most inspirational figures in college football. The award is given annually by the Walt Disney World Resort in Florida, a place where inspiring stories are told every single day. That's where we go now to Adam Ball, Vice President of ESPN Wide World of Sports Complex, to introduce this year's recipient of the Disney Spirit Award.
Good evening from the most magical place on earth. It's here at Walt Disney World where the idea for the Disney Spirit Award was born. Now each year we look to celebrate the magic of the human spirit. This year, that journey took us to South Bend, Indiana, and the University of Notre Dame. I recently visited the Fighting Irish to honor this year's recipient, Jeremiah Love. He's overcome unique personal and social challenges to become one of the most inspirational leaders in college football. Congratulations to Jeremiah Love, this year's recipient of the Disney Spirit Award.
Congratulations to Jeremiah. A dominant season on the field, 18 rushing touchdowns, tied for the most in a season in Notre Dame history. One of 4 Power Conference players with at least 1,000 rushing yards and 250 receiving yards. But there's so much more to his story than what we see on the field. Here's Jen Latta with more.
Yeah, Jeremiah Love's journey has been truly remarkable.